Welcome to the Uzziah Show. I am your host, Uzziah, your success strategist. And if you have any questions about your business, career, or finances, then this is the show for you. Welcome. I'm so excited because today we're going to talk very quickly about a very important topic. Are your friends keeping you broke? We're not going to be on here for long, but we're going to make this short and sweet. If your friends are keeping you broke, how will you ever be successful? If you are going to level up, you also need to level up your circle. So for those that are on Welcome. My name is Uzziah. I'm a professional business consultant, and my job is to help you get out of debt so you can start your very own business. And part of the reason why it's so hard to be successful in business is because of the company that you keep. So please make sure that you smash that like button on your way in. And if you love this channel and you love what this is about, then please, y'all, donate to keep this channel going. Want to give a quick shout out to my right hand man, my brother Yasha Allah. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Definitely holding us down, y'all. Thank you so much for all of y'all that are tuned in right now. Ariel, the rest of y'all that are on. We're going to go ahead and get straight into this topic, guys. We're trying something out a little bit different today, so I'm going to just go right into it. You are the average of the top 5 people that you spend your time with. The way that you make decisions, the way that you think is influenced by the people that are around you. So, right now, you make decisions about money based upon the people that are in your circle. But what happens if the people that are in your circle normalize poverty? What if the people that are around you right now are living paycheck to paycheck? They're comfortable being poor. They don't mind owing the IRS a lot of money. If you keep these types of people in your circle, that's going to have a way of influencing your thoughts. If you spend time around around 5 broke people, then you're bound to be the 6. Okay, so we need to talk about how your circle of friends will make or break your success. And I want to warn you guys that if you have the wrong circle of people around you, they will sabotage your success. Now, I know that for a lot of you, you don't want to let certain people go because they're your family members and they're your close friends. But you got to ask yourself, are they aligned with your goals? Are you just keeping them around because they can make you laugh or because they are helping you get closer to your dream? I want y'all to leave me a comment on this. How many of y'all feel like y'all got a circle of friends right now that's pushing you for greatness? And I'm not just talking about the words that they say, I'm talking about the actions and what they do. Are they goal oriented just like you? Are they driven towards their purpose? Or are you the hardest working person that you know? And you start to get weighed down because the people around you aren't pressing as hard as you. This is what I want us to discuss. Are your friends keeping you broke? Because you could be the smartest person in the world, but if you keep the wrong influences around you, it's going to be very hard for you to level up. This is the reason why you see rich people in the suburbs. This is the reason why you see successful people that have built wealth constantly flock towards each other. Very rarely do you see people that are very successful hang around people that don't have goals. And the reason is because they don't want other people's bad energy to rub off on them. Try to leave me a comment and I want you to let me know. When you think about the top 5 people that's in your circle, are they pushing you forward or pulling you backward? That's what we need to talk about. And one of the biggest ways that your friends help keep you poor is by keeping up with the Joneses. See, guys, when we go on social media, we're seeing everybody driving the fancy cars, living in the big houses, acting like they're living in a lap of luxury. Everybody goes online and acts like they're doing it big. But is that true? Not everybody is doing it big. Not everybody is balling. So you got to understand that when you're following people who are selling perception about a life they can't hold up, all you're doing is having a race to the bottom. If the people that you're modeling your life after, they can't afford their lifestyle, by you copying the things that they're doing, all you're doing is copying living paycheck to paycheck yourself. That's the reason why you need to be very cautious about your top 5 friends. If your top 5 friends don't operate off of a budget, then you have no way of knowing whether or not your friends are spending beyond their means. And when you see your friends get something, you also want to get that too. Listen, guys, you may not be in the same situation as your friend is financially. Your finances may look totally different, but when we have a habit of following the Joneses, we could follow somebody else into the poorhouse. We got to be very careful about that, okay? Most people cannot keep up with their own day to day lifestyle. So it becomes one big race to the bottom. This is the reason why successful people separate themselves from the pack. They know that if they match the same thing that everybody else is doing, they're not going to reach success. So let's talk about this. You know, a lot of times when we look at our friends, we tend to make comparisons. We tend to think about what this person got and what we don't have. And that creates a lot of insecurity. And whenever you feel those thoughts of insecurity on what somebody else is doing that you're not, it often drives you to end up making bad purchases. You might not have even been thinking about buying that home until you saw your friend with it. But now that your friend is gloating about it on Facebook, now you're going to put yourself in debt so you can get a house too. And it's not just about getting the house, guys. We're talking about vacations. We're talking about high end clothes. We're talking about all of these different status symbols that most people can't afford. If you know that you have a goal to create generational wealth, if your friends are not following after that exact same goal, how can you do what they're doing but end up getting different results than them? You're going to end up getting the exact same results as the people that you pattern yourself after. So you got to ask yourself, okay, if I'm always spending money the same way everybody else is spending their money, am I going to have more wealth than them? How am I going to be able to establish a legacy if everybody is out here living a YOLO lifestyle? These are things that you got to keep in mind. Big houses, fancy cars, nice vacations. A lot of y'all might have gotten paid today, and now you're going to spend the money up in the club. These are all things that you have to avoid if you want to be long term successful. If you want to have long term success, you need to start evaluating the spending habits of your friends. Now, I know that for a lot of y'all might be thinking, oh man, I don't want to do this to my friends. I don't want to be too judgmental, but you are the average of the top 5 people that you spend most of your time with. Let me give a big shout out to another one of our sponsors, our brother, Lyra Texan, the Israelite. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Really appreciate you, King. All right. Thank you so much for making that donation. We got another one, y'all. Shout out to all of our sponsors. If y'all want to donate to tonight's broadcast, please make sure that you tap the dollar icon directly below the live chat. That'll make sure that you can put in a super chat donation. And also, if you want to use Cash App or PayPal instead, all you got to do is click the link in the description below. Okay. You will either level up or fall down based upon the caliber of your friends. And the reason why some of y'all might be struggling right now is because you got friends that don't mean you no good. They might not, they might know how to talk a good one. They may know how to laugh and joke and be funny. But if you are spending money on crap that you don't need just to impress them, they are sabotaging you from your future. So now, what are some of the things that you need to be on the lookout for? First, do your friends support your goals? I'm not talking about people that just say, hey, I'm here for you. I'm saying when you are legit in your mode, when you are in your zone doing the things that you need to do, are they in support of where you spend your time, your money, your energy? Are they only your friend once it's time to hang out and waste time? Or do they love you enough to want to see you win? If so, that means they're going to support you when you make your sacrifices. That means they're going to be down for you when you have to take some time to really focus on building your empire. If the only time that you have friends is when you're out here making bad decisions, then that means you don't have a friend. That means that you're so busy seeking somebody else's validation that you're sacrificing your dream in order to get approval from them. And you got to ask yourself, what matters more, your dream or their approval? Now, guys, you need to be honest with yourself on your goals. You need to be honest with the fact that if you want to live like no one else, you got to start doing the things that no one else is willing to do. If you want to be in the top 5% of people on this planet, that means you got to separate yourself from the 95%. You've got to be honest enough about yourself and your ambitions that, hey, I can't take everybody along with me. You know, this business that I'm trying to start is going to take more time, it's going to take more money, it's going to take more energy than what I'm currently trying to give. So maybe that Friday night hangout, you might have to forego it because you have another vision. Maybe all this weekend partying that you're doing for right now, while you're in grind mode, you have to focus. There has to be a time in all of our lives where we focus on the grind at all costs and keep our head down to where we want to get. Okay. This partying ain't stopping. These women ain't going nowhere. When you position yourself to be the very best version of yourself, you're going to party with a purpose. If you're loaded in debt, you ain't got no reason to party no way. What is you doing? If you are sitting up living paycheck to paycheck, barely affording the bills, what do you need to be going out celebrating at all? There has to be a window of time in your life where you sacrifice, okay? And you're going to sacrifice in the short term so that you can get long-term results. So identify your goals, be honest with what it takes to get to the next level, and then communicate with those closest to you what you need to get support. You may need more time to focus on your grind. You may need more positivity within your circle of influence. If you know people are constantly taking jabs at you, don't wish you well, you got to start moving around. And guess what, y'all? If you got to get better friends, so be it. 99% of us that come from certain backgrounds are going to find a new circle of friends if we want to be successful. This is the reason why, for most of us, the same people that you met in middle school and high school, most of them ain't your friends now. If you've leveled up significantly from the time that you were born, I can promise you that you are in a new circle and a new environment. All right. So I just want y'all to hold on that as you go into this weekend. Okay, I want you to really, really, really ponder on that and consider this. Are you having the right people around to help you get to the next level? And to help you level up, I want you to check out these two free stocks. Okay, y'all know the Uzziah Show is sponsored by Webull, one of the fastest growing financial brokerage companies in the world. On this platform, you can invest in stocks as well as cryptocurrency. So make sure that you click that link below and make sure that you start getting invested. As soon as you set up your account, they're going to hook you up with two free stocks. Okay. So it don't get no better than that. Now, for those of y'all that want to work with me privately, make sure that you book a session. Okay. I'm putting the link up here right now so that way you can book your session with me in the month of November. I will sit down with you one-on-one and we will spend an entire hour reviewing your goals, reviewing your business plans, and reviewing how you're going to go about improving your personal finances. Guys, I'm only throwing this at you right now. I want you to have an incredible weekend, but most importantly, make sure that you stay focused. Okay. If you're going to get to the next level, you're not going to have a lot of close friends. So make sure that those who are around you are supporting you and want to see what's best. Okay. So thank you so much for everyone who joined. Make sure that you smash that like button. Don't forget to donate. And I'll see you this Sunday for the next episode, 7 p.m. guys. Until then, keep pushing.